Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of March 26th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you. You have a lot of people showing up here right now, but you start with the King of Hearts, so returns, things returning to you at this time. I don't really feel like it's actually returns. I feel like it's just you feeling like you can finally move forward again on something. And this energy will continue until probably April, middle of April, and then, of course, I think you'll actually be putting things into more action at that time. But definitely a good card for moving forward. Two aces, probably a little congratulations for getting through the last two moons, which I think were very difficult for people in general. And, especially this last one in Pisces probably made people feel weird and, all this other stuff. So, this is a card of family and new things coming in. For you, I feel like it could be family. I feel like for some of you, there could be benefits coming in through family as well at this time, or just general support. This is a card of the home as well. King of Hearts, also a card of the home, so a lot of you could be spending time at home, or spending time with family, or doing something along those lines as well. But definitely a good card, and a card of gifts coming in for you as well. Next, Jack of Spades, needing to be curious. I would say that I think everybody needs to be curious and needs to be, willing to experiment at this time. I think we have a lot of opportunities to bring in new things, new ideas, probably like we haven't had in quite some time. So, definitely needing to, put our ideas into action at this time, I would say. And like I said, I think that innovation has been, pretty much blocked for quite some time. So any new innovative ideas you have would probably do well right now, and you could probably get them started. Next, you have the Ace of Clubs, pretty much the same thing. This is a card of learning something new, or learning through process as well. So going through some sort of process to learn something, going through some sort of process to get somewhere at this time. And it would definitely be a good time for you to do that as well. So a lot of you could be learning through some sort of process. It can also be a card of marriage. Some of you could be just starting a new relationship as well. Two jacks, which is great for relationships. But it's also a great card for just committing to something in general. I think it's time to commit. I think we've had our time. Like I said, if you look at the astrology for a long time, it's like, we've been given time to try to decide what we want to do, to try to figure it all out. And now I think the astrology is changing, especially come like mid-April. And it's going to say, okay, now that you have tried to figure a bunch of stuff out, you've tried to figure out where you want your life to go. Now it's time to put that into action. Pick it, make it happen, and kind of go. And that's what this card is. It's a card of commitment and committing to some sort of change. Five of Spades, definitely feeling like it's a risk. Like I said, I think that for, I would say, a majority of people, I feel like it's passions. Like people are focusing on something they're passionate about. Could be like a new passion-based business, or it could be like switching jobs to something more that they're more passionate about. I think a lot of people could even be taking pay cuts, going and getting some sort of job that makes them more successful, maybe in the long run, but maybe not right now. Maybe right now you'd actually get paid less. This can be a card of taking those types of risks. But again, it could be for a much better future that you actually enjoy, instead of being stuck at some sort of job you don't like. Next, you have the Five of Clubs, renovation. Again, definitely a lot of us are going through these changes, a lot of renovation type changes where we are changing ourselves, changing something about ourselves, or, could even be literally renovating a house or making those types of changes as well. But definitely a card of surprises and new surprises coming in as well. A great card for travel also. Any of you are traveling, moving, or doing any of that stuff for work. And finally, Jack of Diamonds. So very good card for money, and it does say if you're starting anything new, whatever you're starting could definitely lead to gold, could lead to something that's very successful. Jack of Diamonds is the only Jack in the deck that wants to be the king. So it's a card of growth and wanting to grow. You actually have several cards of growth, Five of Clubs, Ace of Clubs as well. So a lot of you could be really focused on kind of getting ahead at this time as well. Definitely, I feel like a very driven week for you, even though actually a lot of these cards don't represent drive. But I don't know, it just feels like a very driven week, I would say. So definitely focus on what you want. That's what I'd say this week, but it looks good. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.